There we go. All right, guys, as I always say in America's Mentor, namaste, God bless, and how are all of you? Happy Friday, the last one of 2023. Well, for me, at least. I got the next couple, 3 days of complete chaos and a shit show with half of the staff sick. You know, it's amazing. If we treated negative energy like a germ, how happy people would be. And when I go back and look around this past year of what I've done and all these things with America's Mentor and people in general, I just noticed the fact that I treated negative energy basically like a germ. You know what I mean? And a lot of my employees now are out, or if they are there and they're feeling better, but they're wearing the mask, they're taking precautions. And if anything I can leave you guys with for 2023, I'm going to read something from the noble Anthony Hopkins, that guy that eats people, Hannibal Lecter. He was a great philosopher, man. But when you start treating negative energy like a germ and you start staying away from it, your life is literally naturally going to change the way you want it to go. And you'll get out of this mentality of a great quote that I saw. Picture a stick figure with a net in his hand, and he's chasing a butterfly. And the caption is, "Don't chase." And in the next picture, in the collage right next to it, was him holding a flower pot and all the butterflies coming to him. And it's a beautiful depiction of how easy life is when you treat negative energy like a germ and stay away from it as much as you can. And I'm not saying expunge people in your life. I'm not telling you to leave your wife or husband or this or that. All I'm saying to you is where you put your attention is where you put your energy. And that is going to be the direction of your thoughts, most importantly. But out of the quote box tonight, some words to ponder as we head into 24. Put your attention on your intention. Attention, the act or state of applying the mind. Indeed, it's conscious thinking. You know, negative energy is a conscious choice to get involved with throwing more wood into the fire and what's going on in your life. You can think poor all day long, and that negative energy is going to create a bigger fire. It's like every day I get up, as my coffee's brewing, I'll down a full bottle of water, literally, not in one shot, meatball, but the body gets dehydrated because your body's actually working when you're sleeping. It's amazing. You think you're asleep, but your mind is totally awake. It's totally conscious of what's going on. Because if your mind went to sleep, basically you die. Your mind is setting forth all the digestion and everything else. What I've done, as I digress here from that, is I put on Alexa. Sorry, now she's going to go off. I put on my Alexa to affirmations that actually go off next to my ear. And positive information and anything I want to install while I'm sleeping, because you're not really sleeping. Physically you are indeed, but the mind is still going forth. So little hint from America's Mentor tonight on how to reinstall that new you, basically just by sleeping. It's amazing. But attention, the act or state of applying the mind. You know, the water bottle metaphor I just brought to you is you put your attention on this and you down it and you enjoy it as a normal part of your life. Negative energy is the same thing. You start doing it naturally. And when you change your attention, you change your energy, you change what you attract, you change your destiny. When you guys realize that, the synonyms of awareness, mindfulness, and consciousness will come to mind with your attention. The next word is intention. We should only be focusing on, if everybody would just focus on what they intend to do in their life on a positive level, life can only manifest from that. Because when you hold out the flowers, the butterflies are going to come. When you hold out love as part of your life, love is going to come. When you hold out prosperity in all of your being and your acting and your doing, prosperity is going to come. It's going to be attracted to you. That's the power of energy. When you get out of the physicality living, the tangible living of life, of the hustle and the grind, you'll realize how easy life is. Life is not hard. It's as hard as we make it. It's as hard as we step forth every single day to down a bottle of water to start our day. Imagine this water as thoughts, that you're drinking the same thoughts every single day. You change the kind of water you're drinking, you change the kind of thoughts you're bringing. It's really that simple. It's really, if you guys can change your mind, you're going to change your life. If you change your perspective, you change what you're focusing on every day, life is naturally going to bring you the butterflies to the flowers, or the love to love, the prosperity to prosperity, success to success, and ideas, most importantly, that'll create more ideas. Intention, what one intends to do or bring. Hence, important and significance. This is who we are. Our intention every single day to be that special someone. If we put all our attention on our intention, we can't help but to manifest that. And what Anthony Hopkins said was absolutely beautiful. And it's something I want to leave you guys with to ponder, because the next couple of days are going to be very busy because it's a weekend. You're jacking a holiday and it's a shit show, but a good way, mind you. But don't forget the metaphor about negative energy. Treat it as a germ. And you'll realize the further you get away from the negativity, the better your life is going to be positively. So here we go. Anthony Hopkins. Wow. Actually, it should be Sir Anthony Hopkins. I think he's been knighted by the royal family. I'm just going to read the whole part here in verbatim, because it encumbers all of us. All these successful actors, anybody who's at that upper echelon of success, all did the same thing. All they did was change their energy. And they let the opportunities come to them. Of course, they work for them, but they did so with a positive mindset. They did so with a way of thinking that only attracted to them the most noble of experiences. Hence, like Anthony Hopkins. Hence, Hannibal Lecter. When you start fighting for life with joy, interest, and commitment, not everyone will be ready to follow. This is the hardest thing for people to get. And I was talking to my brother over Christmas dinner, and he was talking about how guilty he feels about being so successful. I'm like, no, because we grew up in poverty. You are just the complete opposite right now. Indeed, we've been installed with guilt all our lives. You got to understand, you wanted wealth, you wanted prosperity, you wanted all this, and guess what? You got it. So it's hard for people to imagine the other side of the coin in life. He goes on to say, the most valuable thing you can have in your life, the most valuable thing, I'll say it again, the most valuable thing you can have in your life is your time and energy, as both are limited. Treat every day the best way you can. It doesn't matter what happened last week, last minute, last year, Meatball. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. That doesn't matter. Treat every day and understand your time and energy is limited. Not to scare you, but to inspire you to use it in a better fashion. And he goes on to say, you realize to protect your energy more fiercely than anyone else. He just gave us a recipe of the ultimate success factor of ourselves. It's not selfish to live the way you want. It's selfish to tell others to live the way you want. Remember that. You are a unique being. As I leave you in 2023, heading into 24, with the same intention, because that's what I'm putting my attention on, is my intention to bring the best shows of America's Mentor in the most unique way. You do the same with your life. However way you do it. And when you set up a plan to do that, and if you could spend the next day or so just really pondering what kind of energy you're emitting every day, because that is where your life is headed. Inadvertently, you don't even realize it. So get rid of the negativity, treat it as a germ, and realize how special you truly are. Let go of the guilt, where we are entitled to bring anything we want in this life. We are gifted and endowed to have anything we desire in this life. Whoever told you so, that's being selfish. When you realize how special you are, you realize what you can create. You can have the flower pot in your hands with all the butterflies you want coming to you. You can have all the success that you want. It's not being selfish to wanting a better life. It's you conforming to what you've been taught all your life to understand that you have the power to bring anything you want. So if there's anything I can leave you guys with, most importantly, thank you for the thousands of views for America's Mentor and the tens of thousands of views on YouTube. Not to boast, but to say thank you for all the support you've given me as I am just being myself. And hopefully you guys can do that into 24 and realize by just being yourself, you're going to bring to yourself what you want for yourself. And how you choose to dictate the energy you emit every day will determine your destiny and create the physicality all around you. When you realize the power you have, you'll realize where you're going in life. So make an effort for yourself only to emit the positive energy and treat negativity as a germ. Put a mask on, walk away from it, man. Treat it as the flu or COVID or sickness or something and get away from it as best you can. The more positive you put in your life in every facet, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, the more you can bring of that. And negativity is just the same way. You're just doing it at a different level of energy. What energy level are you living at? What kind of life are you expecting every single day? Are you expecting sadness? There you go. Sadness and sickness kind of go hand in hand. Happiness and health go hand in hand. You have the gift. We all have gifts. We all have power to create anything we want. When you realize the power, you'll realize where you're going. So guys, thank you. Much love. Much love. I always get choked up when I'm going there. Much love for 23. I hope all of you are on this path of attaining what you've always wanted and realizing the true power and the energy source that you are. We all are, actually. And if we all emitted the same amount of love and prosperity and energy, what a beautiful planet this would be, indeed. But it all starts one by one by one. Change your world. Your world is changing the world because the people around you are going to change with it. Be a positive force. Be a person of excellence, that righteous person, as they say in Scripture. And I'll keep putting forth information like Sir Anthony Hopkins did on the power of energy. Protect it. Protect your energy with all your might. Protect who you are with all your might. Don't let anyone tell you who to be when you know who you want to be. And then just be it. I'll leave you with Dr. Bruce Lipton. And probably the best set of words that I've heard in a long time. He says, be you, do you, for you. That's all that matters, guys. So, guys, Happy New Year to you. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram, at America, which I'm going to start uploading more things on Instagram, at America's Mentor on YouTube. Much love for the Jackson Views. At America's Mentor on X. Do I even call it? Did I even call it Twitter anymore? I don't know. I've got an X and whatever. Ilion, thank you for the X. But guys, be safe this New Year's. Realize you're just an energy machine. And whatever you're generating every day, you're bringing back to yourself every day. So life should get more exciting because you're the generator of it. You are your own self-fulfilling prophecy. Now get to work on just being that positive force. Watch, hold the flower pot. Watch the butterflies that come to you in life. Do that with all your being. Do that with all your might. Protect it fiercely. Protect your energy. Protect who you are. Guys, have an awesome Friday, guys. I'll see you guys soon.